Bank loans are available for Indian students. Up to 20 lakhs bank loans are available. Most nationalized banks are willing to give loans. But other than that, if a good student prepares well in advance, there are lots and lots of scholarships available. Tons and tons of scholarships available around the world in many universities. Up to even 100% scholarships are available. In fact, there are more than 100% also some places, because they might even fund your entire tuition fee. They might even give you living expenses. I know a student who got to 100% living tuition fees, also got about $5,000 to live there in Alabama. So you need to know about when it is available, how to apply for that, and most often most students miss it because they did not apply in time. So sometimes even money is not required at all for you to study abroad. But bank loans definitely are available. Lots of bank loans available. Lots of part-time work is available in countries. You should know what are the conditions which exist in that country. But lots of bank loans available in nationalized banks. Private banks are very, very limited in terms of giving loans. But if a student is looking at going abroad, he should actually consult his parents and tell him, I need so much of funds, so make sure that we get so much of funding. The biggest chunk of funding is always comes from individual funds of the parents, either a fixed deposit or a savings bank account, or probably today lots of mothers have jewels, so that could be a major asset for a lot of parents. But jewel loans are becoming very popular. And then of course today you have a lot of mutual funds, shares. All this can be liquidated and can be converted into a fixed deposit savings account. And of course a loan also is an additional one in case he doesn't have enough funds. So I would say, that's why I said the student should prepare 2 years in advance or 1 year in advance, so that this funding becomes very clear. Many parents are not aware of what is the visa condition. The children does not tell their parent what to expect. Last minute, once they get an I-20 or an admission letter and say, now give me about 20 lakhs, the parents sometimes not in a position to liquidate 20 lakhs, and subsequently it could lead to visa rejection. It could lead to problems into the visa process. So I would say a student should prepare 1 to 1.5 years ahead. And lots of loans available. In fact, 1 or 2 private companies have also started giving loans. But I would say look for an organization which is recognized by the embassy. I know the Australian embassy does not recognize lots of cooperative banks, does not recognize a lot of private banks. So you make sure that you understand which bank gives you loans and which banks does not give loans. And the process is a long process. Some banks will only start a visa process after you get an admission letter on I-20. So, which means all the more important you plan well in advance. The process of bank loans could take anywhere between 2 to 3 months, or could even get it within 15 days, depending on the kind of connections you have and blah blah blah.